Hey guys, this is Eric. I wanted to come to you, do a quick video, do an update on Bitcoin. I had a bias earlier in the month, at the end of November as well, that perhaps was going to have a major correction in Bitcoin. My bias is starting to change. I believe we're going to just get a minor correction and then we're going to get an impulse to the upside. Now, I would love for it to correct so I can load up on altcoins even more. But at the same time, I just saw a pattern in the market that if it plays out the same, we're gonna have a massive move to the upside. So I'm doing this video today to show you this. I also like to look for patterns in the market. It's easy for me to pick up a pattern, um, so that helps improve my trading. But I just want to give you something that I've seen, and maybe you see it. And of course, you can leave in the comment section if you think it's something different. I value everyone's opinion. So make sure you turn on the notification bell. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. We'll put out more content. So this is what I want you to look at. All right. So look at this move here. We had a drop off this move. It looked like it was about to form what we call a flag pattern. However, we went to the upside. This is one thing I noticed about Bitcoin. Flags and bears patterns sometimes don't uh, play out. They do almost the opposite. So look at this ranging. This looks like it's going to be a long flag pattern or a pennant, either one. You want to call it bull, bear pennant, whatever. And then we had a drop to the downside. And then we had the same thing, look like it wanted to traditionally drop to the downside, but instead it went up to the upside. But at any rate, look at this pattern. I want you to see this pattern right here. From here all the way up to here. Okay. Now, from here, we have consolidation, and I'm expecting a correction. But this correction is different this time. It's, we're looking for 61 to 70% correction, but it's not going to be 70 or 60% of this entire move. Instead, it's going to be a correction of this move. This move from here to here. This is the correction we want to see price come back into this area before resuming high. The reason why I want to show you on a chart, we have something similar. All right, so you see where this green arrow is pointing? If you notice, if you look to your right, right here, this is a similar pattern. Similar, right? You had a, let me stretch it out some more. Okay. Even right here, look at this. They call this somewhat like a Bart Simpson pattern because it's got the Bart Simpson haircut, like, and what you have here, you have the same thing, little haircut pattern. All right. Now, stretch it out a little bit more. If you look at this, right? Look at this move, and then look at this move a little bit. It's not 100%, but it's similar. All right. So what do we have? We had this what impulsive move to the downside. Okay, move this out of the way. We had this impulsive move to the downside right here. We went a little bit sideways. All right, and then we start to break to the upside. Here we did the same thing. We just went longer sideways, and then we broke to the upside. Now I want you to take this image, take this somewhat V shape, take this V shape, keep it in your mind. We're gonna do a bar replay. I'm gonna go back in time. I want you to see something. All right, we're back in time now. We're back in May. Okay, we can get rid of this. And what I want you to see is, now watch this. If I somewhat told you to go get me something to drink, and then I swapped out this chart, you would have said that I would have said, "Hey, you know this is a different chart." You're like, "No, it's not. It's the same chart. It's the same thing that you just had up." But I could say, "No, this is a different time frame. This is May, but it looks identical to what where we at now in December, on December the 7th. It's similar, correct? So I want to what measure the what I want to do 60 something percent, 61% of this move, and if price drops back to the area, that's where I want to buy. So we're gonna do our fibs. 61% is right here. You can't see it, but we're gonna put a blue box here in this area, and we expect price to come back down in this area. And if it do, we want to enter positions or add to positions or possibly add to your altcoins during this time. So if price comes back during this time, you'll look to your altcoins and you'll start loading up there. Or you can buy more BTC, or if you're trading this on the spot market, derivative market, it may be a little different. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see how it plays out. Boom. First candle in. And it's a daily. We got filled. We're going long. Okay. A lot of consolidation. It's ranging, but it's building to do something. All right, look at this. We get a wet break. We broke this level right here. Broke that level. We could see if price come back and retest for confirmation and maybe go higher. Pull this down for you. Price came back to this level again. Once again, I'm gonna say what look for price to come back for what? A retest before it goes higher. Advanced traders are adding here. They're waiting for the retest. They got the retest that they wanted, so they entered the trade. Okay, let's keep going. All right, now when we getting closer back to real time. All right, let's do this. So let's let it go. All right, now we're back in real time. Okay, so look at what happened over here. Down, boom, consolidation, 61% drop. Okay, so what I want to do now? I want to what? Measure this move, mark my zone here, here. Stretch this out so you can see better. All right, 61% is hiding. Can't see it. It's okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do this. Right here. Could go lower, but this is what we expect. We expect price to do this. Drop right here. And that'll be 7,316 a region. Okay. So we're gonna use this. This is what we can expect. We may get this, guys. We may get a lot of a lot of consolidation swinging back and forth. Okay, just like we saw over there to the left, and then we'll finally get the momentum um, that we're looking for, and then finally break to the upside. And we'll come back and we want to test this as what? Support. Okay, we want this resistance right here. We want this resistance to become the new support. That means we're officially in a new market to the upside. But as long as this serves as a resistance, you still have to respect everything down here. Um, this pattern may not play out. This pattern may do something like this. We can drop, come back, retest this zone, and then drop further. That can happen. Okay. All right. So those are possibilities. But the way this pattern is shaping out, we may consolidate, guys, and then head higher. Or we could come down in here, touch, and then break and go higher. But I want you to just keep in mind, looking back at this situation right here, this is exactly what we're looking at that has happened. This move, drop, up, 61% drop, consolidation, move, 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 and finally a break, and then a retest of what we want to use. This area of resistance needs to become the new support area. Now it broke a little bit below, but remember, support and resistance can be zones. It don't have to be an absolute to the detail. Okay, like right here, to a detail, it stopped. Price turned around right here, right? But this whole entire zone could be considered resistance zone. Why? Because look, second candle turned around right here, just a little bit below that other candle. But this is like a whole entire zone, so you don't have to be a defined absolute. It could be a region. So think of support and resistance as a region, not a specific absolute. Okay, look what happened. Resistance price broke. Now this one never came back to retest. Now I'm on a daily. It could have yeah, it didn't retest. It broke. Tried to come back and retest right here. We didn't get it. However, I could look further back and see if I see anything over here. Let's see. It's close. See, this was resistance over here to your right as well. These do still count as levels. Price can react to these levels, even though they're further back in time. All right. So just wanted to give you that. Um, just keep your eyes open. Uh, give what the market is willing to give you. I mean, I'm sorry, take what the market is willing to give you. Don't force anything. But yeah, let's see if it comes back down in here and see what happens. All right. Y'all be safe out there. Hey, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hope to see y'all guys on another video. All right. You have a great night.